Okay, this is not a good time, right? I've been getting so many calls from friends, family, clients, especially the young clients, the new clients that I've taken on that are now going on this investment journey, and they are freaking out. Like, people are not in a good mental state right now. From politics, economy, the ailment going around, and now the stock market is crashing. It's an absolute chaotic situation that's going on, and many people are pulling out their money. Millions of dollars, billions, trillions are being sucked out of the economy over the last few weeks, and my goodness, it really doesn't look good. And for someone like myself, I've been in the market for years. I've made a ton of money in the stock market. I've helped people make millions of dollars in the stock market. And I've never seen a quarter one start like this before, ever. I think this is going to be the worst start to a stock market in January ever in history. And those who ride it out, those who are left standing, yo, kudos. Because this is bad. This is extremely bad. But I'm more annoyed than anything else. As I said, I've been through a lot of bear markets. I've seen this many times. I've seen panics going back since 2016 till now. I've seen just so many panics, so many different things, and it's like, okay, what do we do? Because the economy, people think it's going to start slowing down, and we may enter a recessionary period. And it might not be that bad. Not because we're in a recession doesn't mean it's a bad thing. When we hear the term recession, automatically our minds go back to 2008. But remember, a recession, all it means is 2 quarters of low GDP production, or 6 months basically of low GDP production, which is not bad because the economy could still be good with low GDP production. So a recession is not necessarily the end all be all. The economy still goes, it's just a slower time. But as I said, a lot of the recessionary fears, inflation fears, which, people felt like they were lied to because Jerome Powell, the Feds were like, oh my God, this is transitory. I never heard of transitory inflation in my life. I mean, inflation is not getting a sex change. And if it did, that would be one sexy inflation. But yeah, babbling around. When is the stock market going to recover? Because it looks like there is no end in sight. People have no guidance right now. People are sick to their stomach. One of my clients, I was talking to him on the phone. My goodness, the guy is not well, very physically sick because this is making people nauseous. And when you're depressed, it makes you tired. It makes you lackadaisical. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. And I usually don't do this. I've come on this channel. I said this stock is good. What stock to buy, and they always hit, right? But I never ever try to time the market because it's humanly impossible to time the market. The greatest investors, I don't care if you're Warren Buffett, I don't care if you're, whoever. It's very impossible to time the very bottom of the stock market. And I don't know when the bottom is going to be here in the stock market. It seems that we have a lot more downside to go, but I think it's not the end. And I know for a fact that everything is going to rebound bigger and better. Now, what I know for a fact is, and this is my first time ever going to give my analysts on when the stock market is going to recover. Now, this is not financial advice. This is not like, build your stock portfolio around this, or, this is what I see and this is what I'm personally doing. So as stocks dip, I'm still buying because my conviction is there. I'm still buying because I don't know when the bottom is going to be here. Brandon Mills is still buying, right? In fact, tomorrow I may buy some more, right? But what we're going to see happen over this week and going into February, we're going to have some pullbacks. We're going to have some pullback days. because Jerome Powell is going to speak, and the Fed, they're going to have their meetings this week to let people have a better vision. But I believe that this coming week we're going to still have some pullback, right? Going into next week, we're going to have little rallies. Well, and I think little rallies might start this week in some sectors, right? We're going to see little rallies here, there, you know, not like no crazy big jump rallies over the next 2 weeks, but I just think a little rally will be here, a little rally will be there. And those little rallies are going to go up and create a channel market. You know, channel market meaning the market is trading sideways, right? Not too much action. Right now we're in a bear market. Bear market means it just keeps going down, right? But we're going to have a little bull, microscopic bulls, and then channel event. Microscopic bulls, channel event. Microscopic bulls, channel event. And I think that's going to happen throughout from now until, well, starting next week until February. Now, in February, we're going to have a little bit more jumps, but still for the most part, a channeled market. A lot of sideways flatline activity. Then going into March, we are going to have big jumps, very big jumps. And some of the oversold growth companies right now are going to be returning, be reporting their earnings around, February going into March, and we're gonna see just jumps. March and April, I know that the market is going to go up, right? It's gonna go up. It's gonna return. Some of the stocks that have been sold off are gonna return back to normal. And then what I think is going to happen is that from that point on until March, April, touch in May, we're gonna start seeing another decline. There's gonna be some other panic because interest rates is projected to be raised 3 to 4 times this year. Some people are saying 7 times. I don't know what the Fed is going to do, but just based on economical trends, based on what the market have done, and we only have the past to really gauge this. But what I see for sure is that that's going to be the trend. But I know for what I can speak on and be very positive on is that this is how the market is going to behave going into February, and we're going to have a lot of channel microscopic bull jumps. I mean microscopic rallies here or there. But March going into April is going to be a phenomenal month, and I think May is when we're going to have another bear market again. And that's my analyst perspective for everything that's going on. So guys, this is my video. I know a lot of people have been trying to reach me, and I just wanted to put this video out. It's not the end of the world. We're not losing any money. There's too much innovation, too much things going on right now to create a catastrophic devastation. So guys, this is my video. So like, share, subscribe, and take care. Bye-bye.